Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Cam Legend. I'm just out here, always soaking up the rays, making my videos outside, keeping them organic for the meanwhile, because I can just get these videos out, and that's the most important thing. And in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about how to build resilience. So, resilience is a faculty embedded into your DNA. And we all have this faculty of resilience within us. However, there's certain degrees of resilience. There's certain degrees of stress one can handle. But we all deal with stress on a day-to-day basis. And our ability to transmute this energy of stress will determine how much resilience we can have. And the more stronger we are mentally, because everything starts from the mind, the more powerful we become in this physical reality. The more powerful we become in this physical reality, the more we're able to know ourselves. The more we know ourselves, the more we're able to deal with other people. The more we're able to deal with other people, the more powerful we build an organization. The more we're able to deal with entities, organizations, legislations, the more we go up the food chain. Okay? So what I'm speaking about here is how to deal with energy, because energy comes in different shapes and forms. And to deal with today's stress in 2021, it comes with looking after the family, being there for your friends, being able to take care of another family who may be eating off your energy. That could be, paying rent for someone who has a family and they rely on you. Like, these are all subconscious energies attached to one. And without your consciousness knowing it or not, this all has a great amount of stress on you. And one way I've learned how to deal with resilience, or deal with building my resilience, is meditation, which I speak about on all of my videos, speaking about, empowering myself. All empowerment came through glory to God and meditation, okay? And what we have to realize is, when it comes to building resilience, the most powerful opposer you're going to deal with is your mind. Dwelling is one of the most powerful states we have of inactivity. And if we dwell on positive thoughts, our brain lubricates, and certain hormones like endorphin, serotonin, this all spikes. And if we dwell on negativity, it creates chaos. Our stomach can start to feel rotten. We can start to have doubt. And every thought we have now triggers another thought, and then it triggers trauma, past beliefs. So what I'm speaking about is the energies of dwelling, and how dwelling is not a bad thing. It's just a state of consciousness, but it has polarized energy like everything in this reality. I've spoken about the 7 universal laws, and one thing we can't escape in this reality is polarity, which is immutable. It's in everything. As we look at this plant, if it doesn't get a sufficient amount of air, water, fire, aka the sun, it will die. And this is something we see between life. Everything is life, everything is death. There's no escaping that. So this can also be the way our mind works. We can give our minds something to grow on, something to live on, or we can give it something that disempowers it, that puts death to your consciousness. Okay, so one way to build resilience is make sure that you have enough things to do in the day, in the week, that doesn't allow you to dwell on negative thoughts and beliefs. For me, example, I have a business, I have a family. So I'm always active. I've always got something to worry about in terms of, productivity. And I shouldn't really use the word worry, but I always have something to do, And if you're somebody who's idle, you need to find things to do. Even hobbies that make you happy in the day can boost your aura. It can bring and attract positive things to your life, and this will make you stronger and resilient to the point where you have enough endorphins to want to do something that's productive for your life. And this can also be, a shield. If you want to build resilience, go back to a mind state where you felt most happy. Always keep that in your mind and dwell on that. And building resilience is realizing that you always will have energies that attack you and oppose you, because that's what this reality is based upon. So if you're always busy doing something that you want to do and have to do some things that you don't want to as well, because that's part of a business, that's part of any endeavor, we always have to do some stuff that we don't want to do. But as long as we're focused on getting to the next step, we don't have enough time to dwell on these energies. And yes, for the long run, it's not really about making sure you're so busy you don't dwell on things, but this is the first step, okay? Because our mind loves to play tricks on us. It's just true, it just does. That's the way it's hardwired. And if you just observe your thoughts and don't get attached to them, this will help you, because it's the ego. The strange thing about this mind is the ego. The ego loves to be attached, and the root of all anger, hate, suffering is attachment. So when you're meditating, have a mantra like, I am removing all attachment to this physical realm. Now, that may be a drastic mantra, because listen, we're here right now. I'm grateful for everything in this physical realm. However, palm trees, the sun, good life, that does not define me. It doesn't define me. There comes a point where this used to impress me. Now it don't impress me, And what this universe does now is it likes to put me in certain predicaments to try and impress me. I used to be impressed by it, should I say. I used to be impressed by the palm trees. Now the palm trees have to impress me that way. So this is how you work with energy. It's your perception. And it's not about being egotistical. It's not about being this and that, but you need to value yourself highly. You need to build a shield. Being accessible may not be the right thing for you because you want to be humble, you want to be relatable. And I'm very relatable and I like doing things that keeps me grounded. But there comes a point where people will think that they can par with you. They can, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to put that boundary there that, no, you can't. And that's not because you're not humble, it's because you realize that your energy is sacred. And people will always overstep their boundaries. And it ain't that. So make sure you value yourself as a queen. Make sure you value yourself as a king and move like one. And this is how you build resilience. This is how you build corporations. This is how you lead. All right? Stay grounded, remain grounded. Understand the definition of grounded. Understand the definition of humble. Stay rooted to the ground. Respect. Respect yourself firstly. Respect your time. Okay, and this is how you build resilience. Peace.